this is going to be an absolutely spicy affair, PL Dotson. A triple threat match, and we know those multi-man matches in Infinite Promotions can be absolute carnage at the best of times. But when you add a man like Vuysk to the mix, the chances for depravity drastically go up.
Let's tell everybody, anyone who's been living under a rock, about the man I like to refer to as the Czech-nician Vuysk. This man is a proponent of European catch wrestling. He is a heavy striker. This man can beat you anywhere. Personal thoughts, he's been on the Winter Death Tour for 5-6 weeks. He's wrestled 54 matches. That Winter Death Tour, he should have stayed there, in my opinion.
Now that is harsh. I mean, Canada's a beautiful country, and they were lucky to host a technician like Vuysk. But you don't go on a Winter Death Tour to make up the numbers. It is tough competition out there.
Listen, that Winter Death Tour has honed his skills. He should have stayed there because these people don't appreciate what Vuysk brings to the dance.
And just to clarify, speaking of dancing, this is a triple threat match. It's not a three-way dance, folks. It's one fall to a finish. You do not have to be pinned to lose.
Pinfalls, submissions, let's call it how it is. This is a straight shootout between three gentlemen I have a hold in high regard.
And introducing the second participant.
Well, we know how you feel about this man. I've noticed it. I've seen how you look at him.
Listen, Lewis Johnson is imposing. He is intimidating. He is becoming everything I wish him to be. No longer looking for the adulation of these fans, because you know what? He can get it done in the ring.
Fighting out of us rights in terror. He is the
Well, I'll say it plainly. You think about some of the horrible devils that we have on our roster. Present company excluded, of course.
Of course.
But you look at Lewis Johnson, and in comparison, you'd think they were angels.
Look at Lewis Johnson, the intensity that he brings to the ring. That man, honestly, has cut a swathe through competition in Infinite Promotions.
This man, he was born ticked off. He loves violence. He lives to demolish people. The only thing that brings him joy is breaking limbs and getting paid for it.
There's a reason they call him the Limb Reaper, for God's sake. Never met a limb that he didn't like.
Ellipses to break, or to reap, of course.
Quite the academic, aren't you, Ben Cecil?
Yes, I am.
How many degrees have you got?
I've got 3 degrees.
3 degrees?
Yes, absolutely.
We're going to talk about that in a moment.
One of them's in pig rearing, you know, but the other 2 are legitimate.
Talking about legitimate, let's talk about this man, Dan Evans, in his final chapter. In his final chapter as a professional wrestler. Who knows how long that chapter is? I, for one, I've wrestled this man. I know how hard-hitting, how intense, what he brings to the dance. Dan Evans is everything, every step a professional wrestler.
Well, Dan Evans' final chapter may be like the Book of Revelations, and he may be looking to go out with a bang, PL Dotson.
Listen.
But will it be Lewis Johnson and Vuysk that will certainly be saying Jesus wept?
Listen, Dan Evans is a master of multi-man matches. He has won any of the kind of multi-man matches that I have put ahead of him. That's quite impressive, don't you think, Mr. Cecil?
Absolutely, you've got to give him the credit there. He performs, well, it doesn't matter what kind of match it is, multi-men, singles, hardcore bouts. This man has done it all, and he's won it all. But right now, everything's on the line here. Number 1 contendership is at stake in this match, PL Dotson.
Listen, just how I like it. Intense proponent of British wrestling, hard striking, hard hitting. Vuysk there trying to get the upper hand. on Dan Evans.
And this is absolutely 3 conditioned technical killers. Oh, look at this. Vuysk maneuvering traffic here. My goodness. Perhaps a little trick he learned in Canada.
An allegiance, if you will, between Vuysk and Lewis Johnson.
Well, I've got to say it, I never think it's a great idea to tell the Limb Reaper what to do. So God knows how long this is going to last. Look at that, though. Dan Evans, game competitor, and he is fighting back. But those uppercuts are going to take it out of anybody.
And I don't want to hear you talking about things being against the rules or not being showmanship, that kind of stuff. It's a triple threat, for God's sake.
No.
There's going to be hair pulling, eye gouging, the lot. And our referee needs to be right there. All he needs to be there is to count the 3.
That is his role in this match, and you are absolutely correct. There are no disqualifications. This one can get nasty. It can get brutal. It's not exactly your style, but we are going to see it.
Listen, nasty and brutal, along the many other accolades that I have, along the many other nicknames, they might actually be my middle names.
And it's not even the whole of what your wife calls you, but I digress.
Don't you dare talk about Mrs. Dotson that way.
And now look at this. Dan Evans laying it in to Vuysk right now. Good shots. Vuysk stopping him from hitting that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but
don't you dare play to these people. I know that there might be children watching at home. Let's just call it how it is. 6-7 is the bane of the UK at the moment.
I agree, but how many children do you think are out there going, I can't wait to listen to that Ben Cecil commentary. Use your head, PL.
Dan Evans with a senton. Felt that, know how it feels. It's horrible.
Oh, look at that. Caught. Lewis Johnson hung him out. Up to dry, and he's feeling it.
And we all know what comes next.
Signature Dan Evans now. Oh, splashed him.
Did you hear what he said? Do you know Dan Evans speaks Swedish, don't you?
I didn't know that.
That's good, because what he said was absolutely derogatory. It was uncouth. Let's keep that for me and you. I'll explain later.
Well, if our Scandinavians are out there, write in. But nonetheless, Swedish is not one of the languages I speak. But right now, there's only one language being taught in that ring, and it's pain, as Vuysk is trying to lock in a Boston Crab.
Vuysk going there for the cross-check. Fantastic proponent of technical wrestling.
You are correct. You had a better line of visual than me. You were in prime position to call that. Great job, PL.
Listen, I don't need your adulation. I know I can do this job on my own.
Oh, listen. No, you couldn't. Big uppercuts now. And look at this. Vuysk just taking him to the woodshed. Limb Reaper out of his element. And that alliance didn't last long. Oh, backside.
European-style uppercuts, Ben Cecil. Let's call it for how it is. Absolute cornerstone of British wrestling. Those kind of strikes I've got all the time in the world for.
Look at that, though. Just pure cat-like agility being shown there. Lewis Johnson getting out of the way of Vuysk. Dan Evans getting out of the way of Lewis Johnson. Vuysk, hard Irish whip into that corner.
Dan Evans has got him.
Oh, that's painful. That is absolutely painful. Groin-based offense in the Aztecs.
You know how much something like that hurts.
I went to an all-boys school. You don't have to tell me twice.
So did I.
Oh, they should outlaw that, but that's by the by. And Lewis Johnson.
My all-boys school must have been of a higher caliber than yours.
Perhaps. It wouldn't be hard, sir. Oh, look at this. Oshigoroshi! And that'll check your neck. Vuysk there to break up the pin.
Lewis Johnson, as I said earlier, imposing, intimidating, finally becoming the man I want him to be. He hadn't dispelled. There it is.
Oh, look at that. The reality check.
He's got him. He's a cross check. I think you'll find. Oh my goodness.
He's cross checked right now. You're right, PL.
That technician in there, he's got absolutely all of that Boston Crab. Not Boston Crab. He's got him again.
Leaf.
He's got the cloverleaf. It is a cloverleaf, Ben Cecil.
Locking that in. And all Lewis Johnson, he's trying to get to his feet. All he can do is watch right now. He needs to do something about this in a hurry. Dan Evans could submit here. Oh, look at that. Oh, big shot to the back of the neck. And that is dangerous. That could stop you cold. Oh, look at this now. Up to his shoulders. What's he looking for here? Oh, Vuysk
Down the
slips out
back,
of it.
Vuysk. Half and half, maybe.
Wasn't able to quite lock that in. Oh, he's got it! Snapped him back with force. Look at this. Dan Evans now running in. Big drop kick in the corner.
Dan Evans with almost Claymore-like drop kick.
Oh, Vuysk doing some damage there unwittingly.
British cross chop. Shades of John Kenny. Shades of Johnny Saint there.
Oh, look at this now. Oh, it's time for Vuysk to get that splash in the corner. Apologies to our Scandinavian viewers. And apologies to Dan Evans. Missed it.
Took too much time there, Dan Evans. Talking about your final chapter, this could be it. Oh my goodness. Check
Lumbar
your
check.
back.
Oh, but Lewis Johnson, he had that well scouted. How intelligent was that? And goes for the cover.
My kind of guy. You've got to finish him though, Lewis Johnson, for God's sake.
Well, he thought that was it. We all did, but Dan Evans still alive.
Dan Evans, that intestinal fortitude, showing why he is a 20-year veteran of the squared
hold on.
circle.
Not quite. Oh, look at that. Locking that in. Crossface, perhaps.
Johnson got him. Almost rings of Saturn.
Oh, the torque on that nose, bridge of the nose to face. This cannot go on much longer.
It's a modified rings of Saturn, Ben Tessel. I can see from where I'm still. He's more on the shoulder than the face. Vuysk straight in with a break.
We're trying to call this the best we can, folks, but it is breaking down in that ring. Vuysk dumps out Lewis Johnson like yesterday's news. And could we see a cross check on the horizon? He's going for it.
Taking too much time though, Vuysk. He's got him. Surely you've got him now. Dan Evans, he's got to submit. He has got to acquiesce.
Oh, he's locked in and he feels like he's miles away from those ropes. And Lewis Johnson skulking back into the ring. Just a big shot to the top of the spine. But Vuysk not letting go off the ropes. Let's go. Uppercut. Caught him with the point of that elbow.
Vuysk showing incredible durability here. He's got him again for that half and half.
What's he going for now? Twist round. Oh, perhaps he's going to get that Oshigoroshi. No, Vuysk just slips out. Tried to get... Yeah, he tried to get that elbow, but look at that. Vuysk trying to go for the cross check once again, but Lewis Johnson crawling to the ropes there. Oh, big spear. I was going to say, the rope break's not going to do him much good.
Dan Evans, absolute house of fire.
Oh, is this it? That's it. It's over.
These gentlemen need to understand that they must fear the spear when it comes to Dan Evans. Dan Evans has won every single contestation, including a match with Zach Gibson with that very maneuver.
And I've got to say, I don't think this chapter is over just yet. There's a fair few pages left in this book if he keeps competing like that. And now Dan Evans, your brand new #1 contender to the Lineal Championship.
Dan Evans, Scott Oberman, maybe the next time we're here at the Azvex. I'm slowly becoming quite the fan of the Azvex Brewery. When we have contestations like this, it can only do wonders for their business. And they're welcome, of course.
No, absolutely, we love to be here. And hey, if you haven't got your tickets to feel this live at Infinite Promotions, you need to fix that fast. Get down because there's nothing quite like it live.